Hello today, and today we're going to have a game of SOS on the arcades. Now we're going back to the 70s here, 1979 I think this was released by Namco. Right, so this is an early shoot 'em up, World War II shoot 'em up game, something like that. So it's in black and white, so I don't know back in the day if this would have had coloured microfilters. Never played this, never even saw this in the arcades. Right, let's put some credits in. Right, okay, here we are. Yeah, graphics, well, it's the 70s, you know, it's the 70s. But then again, I have seen better graphics in the 70s on arcade games. Like Superbug. But then again, you know. Right, so you go, if this is SOS, you go over to the side, but you can't go up or down, you can only move left and right. Now, I know there's known problems with this ROM, and I think it's something to do with the sounds. Obviously the sounds, it's just making that one noise. I think it's supposed to make more, make more noises than that. So there is a sound issue with this ROM. I mean, it's alright. So an early, possibly an early version of 1942. Oh. Oh, go back. Oh. SOS, right. Yeah, you can only, oh fucking hell. You can only fire full, well, fire, if you're moving left and right, it'll be firing in the direction you want it to go in. Right, SOS, whoa, okay. But the game's got it's a very basic premise. Fucking hell. Now, what else was out in the 70s? Obviously you had, I think Space Invaders was out at this time. There's a game that I really like called Superbug. That was a car game. That was really good. That's a 70s game. There was Sprint 2, which was a look-down racing car game. I know there was others, but I'm talking about the ones I remember. Right, game over. Yeah, there's no variation in graphics. Gameplay is pretty the same. I don't think there's anything different going on. It's basically a game for its time. It was basically a high score game. Who could get the highest score? You know, that's what games were like back then. It was about who could get the highest score. I don't think there's any, oh fuck it, I don't think there's any varied in gameplay here. Yeah, I don't know, it's obviously not supposed to sound like that. As I said, I know there's a problem with the sound. It says on the ROM that there is a sound problem, so not a lot you can do about that. But then again, I don't know what the sounds would have been like anyway. I never played this back in the day. Yeah, there's no variation in planes. All the planes are just looks the same. Ooh. It's not like the planes are moving down. It's just the planes. You know, it's just scrolling down, and basically you just have to avoid them or shoot them. So you can tell that all the planes are coming down at the same speed, but it's just the fact it's just scrolling upwards, and the planes are actually stationary. They're just a part of the scroll in the background. Oh, fuck it. Game over. Do I really want another game of that? Nah. It is what it is. It's the 70s, you know. I've got to let that slide. You know, it is the 70s. But even back in the 70s, I played games like Superbug. Not in the 70s, but I remember I played them in the early 80s. But games like Superbug, Sprint 2, they're the old classics that I remember. Obviously, Space Invaders. I think that came out in the 70s. I think the black and white one did. Then it got a colour revision later on. Yeah, it's all right, but it can get very boring pretty quick. Anyway, gonna end this now. Sorry, gonna end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, and goodbye.